obsessed by the noise it make, but the silence it leave. When the song go blank, when it end and you stare at the wall for a sec, that's the impact, living past the last cassette. I ain't anti-fun, I just balance the scale, make sure meaning survive when the tempo derail. Buzz come and go like a seasonal wind, but bars stick around, grow deeper with spins. I'm trying to build lines you quote in your head, not just chant for a summer then leave it dead. If the verse age well, that's a different win. That's the long game playing while the short game sprint. I get bars over buzz, let the substance talk. I don't need a wage if the pen's to walk. When the hype go quiet, I'm still standing cause I choose bars over buzz. This for the ones who value depth and sound, who don't need validation when they know it's profound. Who write like the song gon' outlive the feed, like somebody somewhere really need that seed. I don't rush releases, I respect the craft. Let the idea mature before I let it blast. So when it finally land and stand on its own, no crutches attached, no borrowed tone. If you felt this joint without checking the buzz, if it hit off rip without reading the sub, you already know which side I'm choosing, cause I take bars forever. Bars over bars. Bars over bars. Yeah, bars over bars, yeah, that's the stance. Let the pen lead life, let the moment pass. If the sound feels solid without the fuzz, you already living it. Bars over bars. Then and now, same soul. 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 From crazy to cloud, still grounded in sound. Same heartbeat knocking just higher now. The roots stay strong while the reach expand. That's from crazy to cloud. Yo, I dug through crates where the dust lives thick, hands smelling like vinyl, chasing that click. Every record a lesson, every scratch a clue. How the past still speak when you listen through. Now the sound live up in invisible space. Streams and servers, different kinds of place, but the intent unchanged. Still searching for feels, still asking if the groove honest and real. I don't romanticize, I contextualize. Take what worked then, let it modernize. If the soul survives, the format swap. That's progress done right, that's culture not lost. From crate to cloud, still grounded in sound. Same heartbeat knocking just higher now. If the roots stay strong while the reach expand, that's from crates to clouds. I seen access widen, doors open fast. Things we dreamed of back in the past. Now a kid with a laptop and hunger inside can build worlds with a beat and a mic side by side. But the test still there, it never moves. Does it feel authentic? Does it speak the truth? Tools don't replace the work you put in, they just amplify what already lived within. So I stay disciplined in the frictionless age where everything instant but depth take age. With the craft keep pace with the digital move. That's evolution with respect in the groove. Yeah, from crates to clouds, still grounded in sound. Same heartbeat knocking just higher now. If the roots stay strong while the reach expand, that's from crates to clouds. This for the bridge builders, past the present, that carry tradition without resentment, that don't fear new air, don't forget old ground. No culture move forward, don't spinning around. I don't miss the struggle, I miss the focus. When less distractions meant more notice, so I recreate that discipline now in a louder world with a quieter vow. If this joint feel warm and current too, like something old made fresh for you, you already know what kind of sound allowed. That's history rising from crates to clouds, from crates to clouds. Yeah, let it fly from dusty shells to the digital sky. If you feel both worlds in the way it pounds, you already heard it from crates to clouds. Cloud, 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 black, 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 cloud, 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 black, black, cloud, black, 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 cloud, black, one more time, let it spin. Legacy in the loop, let it play again. Same truth here, harder every now and then. If it age like wine, while the rest dilute. This legacy in the loop. I make songs you can live with, not just hear once. That grow new meaning every replay month. Like a phrase you ignore till the timing right, then it click on the late. Quiet night, I'm looping ideas with a deeper core. So each pass reveals something you missed before. That's intention baked and not accidental art. Every layer plays close to the heart. chase resonance. How the message echo through relevance. If the song still talk when the trend mute, that's how you know it's legacy. Legacy in a loop, let it play again. Same truth hit harder every now and then. If it age like wine while the rest dilute, it's legacy in the loop. I studied records that don't wear out, but still speak clear when the sound change route. They don't rely on a moment's trick, just honest emotion and a timeless mix. So I aim for that lane when I craft a song, where it don't feel dated when you play it long. If it survive context, survive the time, that's a different level of design. I want bars that grow as you grow, hit different places everywhere you go. If 10 years later it still feels true, that's legacy moving in the loop. In the loop, let it play again. Same truth here, harder every now and then. If it age like wine while the rest dilute, that's legacy in the loop. It's for the listeners that really listen, that catch new gems with attention given, that rewind now cause the beat was loud, because the line hit deep and proud. I don't wanna hit the burn and save, I want a track that become part of days, morning drive, late night thought route, where the song feels stitched into your route. If this joint feel better on the second spin, and even better when you come back in, you already know what the mission loop, building something lasting. Legacy, legacy in the loop, let it ride. From the first press play to the years that slide. You still know when the rest reboot, you already part of it. Legacy in the loop, let it ride. From the first press play to the years that slide. You still know when the rest reboot, you already part of it. Legacy in the loop. Yeah. Mic check. Yeah, mic check, still relevant. Yeah, mic check, still relevant. Mic check, still relevant. Say it clear. Same truth knocking a different era. If the message land, no matter where it's sent. It's mic check, yeah. I picked up the mic before I picked the side, before opinions form, before ego pride. Just something to say and to beat the ride, trying to make sense of the world outside. I learned early words got weight and cost. Once released, can't take them off. So I speak with care, not just to impress. Every line of reflection, not just excess. I don't rap to sound smarter than the next. I rap to connect, leave context. If the verse still hit when the slang get bent, that's language built to stay relevant. Mic check, mic check, still relevant. Mic check, still relevant. Mic check, mic check. Mic check, still relevant. Mic check, still relevant. I watch platforms rise, watch formats fall from basement speakers to digital walls, but the core's still the same when you strip the paint of voice and thought. Something honest to state, I don't fear change, I just don't forget why I fell in love with this craft to begin. It wasn't the fame, it wasn't the shine, it was making meaning out of rhythm and rhyme. So I adapt tools, but keep the intent, let the text serve the soul, not represent. If you feel this joint without context clues, that's relevance cutting through the noise and views. Mic check, mic check, still relevant. Mic check, still relevant. This for the ones who grew with the sound, and the new heads digging what they just found. Different entry points, same respect for a culture built on voice and intellect. I don't compete with time, I converse. Let the past inform how I shape the verse. If today hear it and tomorrow agree, that's alignment across reality. So when the beat drop and the mic reconnect, in the room lean in with a nod of respect. You already know what just got presented. Mic check forever, still relevant. Mic check, mic check, still relevant. Yeah, no doubt. From the first bar to the final fade out. If the sound still hit without needing the moment, you already heard it. Mic check, mic check, mic check, still relevant. Mic check. Yeah. No One, yeah. One mic, no filter, let the truth spill. No edits on the heart, it's the raw feel. If it sound imperfect, but it hit real. That's one mic, no filter. I don't polish paint just to make it sell. Sometimes rough edges tell the story well. Life ain't always mixed clean and bright. Some days distorted, clipping that night. So I speak how it come, not how it's preferred. Let the crack in the voice underline the word. I learn honesty, louder than technique. If the message strong, it don't need a tweet. I ain't chasing perfect takes every time. Sometimes first instinct tell the truest line. If it feel alive when you press record, that's worth more than a flawless chord. Yeah. One mic, no filter, let the truth spill. No edits on the heart, it's the raw feel. If it sound imperfect, but it hit real, that's one mic, no filter. I seen emotions smooth till they disappear. Trying to sound right, lose what made it sincere. So I leave some breaths, leave some space, let humanity show in the cadence. I don't hide the scars in the metaphor cage. I put them on wax, let them age. Cause someone out there might need that flaw to feel less alone in what they saw. I don't overthink when the moment talk. I let instinct lead when the mic unlock. If the verse feel close like it said to you, that's raw connection breaking through. One mic, no filter, let the truth spill. No edits on the heart, it's the raw feel. If it sound imperfect but it hit real, that's one mic, no filter. This for the ones tired of over design, that miss the feeling of a straight up line. That no real don't always sound clean, but it always hits somewhere in between. I don't need layers to hide my intent, just to be the thought in the present tense. If it make you do lean instead of judge, that's honesty doing this gentle nudge. So when the take end and the room still warm, and nobody rushed to correct the form, you already felt what the song was built for. One mic forever, no filter, pure. One mic, no filter, yeah, let it ride. From the chest to the track, nothing to hide. If this joints feel human, simple and real, you already with me. One mic, no filter, filter, filter. One mic, no filter, filter. One mic, no filter, filter. Yeah. No date stamp. No date stamp. Let's go. True school, no expiration. Let it breathe. Ain't a phase, ain't a trend, it's a belief. When the clock keeps moving and the sound stay pure, that's true school, no expiration. True school, no expiration. Let expiration. No expiration. I don't put a year on the way that I write, cause truth don't age, it just changed the light. What was real then still real now. Just wear a different face, take a different route. I learned from a rise where the pen was king, where you earn respect by the way you think. No shortcuts, just skill and time, repetition, refinement, perfecting the line. I don't copy the past, I study the code, and speak in my voice, let the message load. If the foundation's solid, you can innovate without losing the soul. You trying to translate. True school, no expiration. Let it breathe. Ain't a phase, ain't a trend, it's a belief. When the clock keep moving and the sound stay pure, that's true school, no expiration. I seen classics born with no awareness, just artists focused on honesty and fairness. They wasn't thinking legacy or charts, just saying what they felt straight from the heart. That mindset still got how I approach every verse like a lesson I'm supposed to coach. I don't chase relevance, I chase clarity. Make sure the point land with sincerity. If the song still hit when the fashion flip, when the slang rotate and the culture shift, that's how you know it was built to endure. True school spirit with no expiration. True school, no expiration. Let it breathe. Ain't a phase, ain't a trend, it's a belief. When the clock keep moving and the sound stay pure, that's true school, no expiration. No expiration. True school, no expiration. Let inspiration. This for the heads that respect the roots, but still push forward in their own pursuit. That no honor in history don't mean school forever, no time stamp, no ending. True school, no expiration, yeah, that's the code. From dusty tapes to digital modes. If the sound feel grounded, solid and sure, you already living it. No expiration, no expiration. Let expiration, no expiration. No racing, no expiration. Yeah. 94 energy. 94 energy. Circle tight, mic check. Street Cypher 94. Hear the rhythm in the round. One mic, many voices, let the truth break ground. From the curb to the soul, every bar raw and pure. Street Cypher 94, this the culture for sure. Back when the circle was sacred, no phones in the air, just eyes on the speaker and respect in the stare. If you stepped in the ring, you better come correct. Every line was a test, every breath was a bet. Cardboard under the feet, beatbox in the cold. Trying to turn shaky dreams into something bold. No stage, no lights, just the heart and the nerve. Trying to earn every cheer that you felt you deserved. If you choke, you learn. If you shine, you grew. That cipher taught lessons no school ever knew. About timing and presence, about standing your ground, about finding your voice in the middle of sound. Street Cypher 94, hear the rhythm in the round. One mic, many voices, let the truth break ground. From the curb to the soul, every bar raw and pure. Street Cypher 94, this the culture. I remember the elders with the wisdom and flow, dropping jewels in their verses, letting young ones know that this thing was a craft, not a race to the top. And the mic was a mirror, never lie when you talk. You spoke pain and pride in the same 16. Every rhyme like a snapshot of the life we seen. Sirens in the distance, hold close to the chest, trying to rhyme through the pressure, trying to sound our best. No contracts discussed, no numbers involved, just the hunger to speak and the problems to solve. If you earn that nod, man, it meant everything. Cause respect in the cipher was a priceless thing. Cypher 94, hear the rhythm in the round. One mic, many voices, let the truth break ground. From the curb to the soul, every bar raw and pure. Street Cypher 94, this the culture for sure. Now the world move faster, but I slow it down, trying to bring that spirit back into the sound. Where the words had weight and the silence spoke, and the pause in the verse could leave the whole crowd choked. I don't rap for the hype, I rap for the heads that remember them circles and the things that we said. If you ever stood nervous, waiting your turn, and you know how that fire in your chest used to burn. So I carry that cipher wherever I go, in the way that I breathe, in the way that I flow. 94 in my soul, let the future explore, but the heart of my sound stay forever raw. Street Cypher 94, let the memory spin. From the streets to the stage, yeah, we still begin. If you feel that energy deep in your core, you already been there. Street Cypher 94. 94. Yeah. Bring it back. Let the rhythm talk. Let the rhythm talk. Classic flow revival, let the head not slow. Every bar got balance, every word got soul. From the roots to the now, here to pass the line. This a classic flow revival in the modern time. I'm gon' brush the flow revival, let the thought breathe. Every syllable placed with a purpose I see. Learn to ride the beat, not to chase its pace. Let the rhyme sit heavy, let it find its space. Back when cadence mattered more than speed. When you felt every word in the way you lead. No need to cram bars just to flex the tongue. If the message ain't clear, then the verse ain't done. I studied the greats, not to copy the sound, but to learn how they stood when the pressure came down. How they paused in the pocket, let the silence talk. That's the heart of the craft, that classic walk. Classic flow revival, let the head not slow. Every bar got balance, every word got soul. From the roots to the now, here to pass the line. This a classic flow revival in the modern time. I seen flows get faster, but the feeling get thin. Like they sprinting in circles, never diving within. So I slow mine down, let the truth catch up. Let the beat hold the weight when the pressure build up. I don't need to yell loud for my voice to be heard. If the line hit honest, you feel every word. From the breath control to the end of the bar. I respect the rhythm like a form of art. If the youth hear this, I hope they learn that patience in the pocket makes the lesson burn. Not every thought need a double time run. Sometimes less say more when the verse well done. Classic flow revival, let the head not slow. Every bar got balance, every word got soul. From the roots to the now, here to pass the line. This a classic flow revival in the modern time. This for the heads that still value control, that know how a rhythm connect to the soul, that understand timing like a second sense, where a pause hit harder than excess tense. I ain't stuck in the past, I'm building a bridge where the old meets the new in the way that I live. Let the future hear history inside my tone, so the culture stay grounded while it grown. If you ever felt lost in the flood of new sound, let this beat remind you where balance is found. Classic don't age, it evolve and survive. This more than a style, it's a way to arrive. Classic flow revival, yeah, feel that sway. From the crates to the stream, still relevant today. If this joint make you nod without trying to decide, you already in it. Classic flow revival, classic flow revival, classic flow revival, classic flow revival in the modern time. Let the rhythm dawn, let the rhythm dawn. Yeah. Hear that crackle. Get that crackle. That's history talking. Dusty records, heavy drums, let the speakers breathe. Every knock in the beat got a memory. From the crates to the soul, let the past come alive. Dusty records, heavy drums, it's the sound I ride. And y'all, I dig through the crates like I'm digging my mind. Every sample a moment, frozen in time. Cracking the vinyl sound like truth when it aged. Still hit harder than 1,000 polished tapes. Heavy drums keep pace with my heartbeat. Every kick land firm like my feet in the street. I learned life in the rhythm, lessons in the loop. How a break, beat, repeat. Can still tell the truth, no rush. In the mix, let it swing, let it drag. Let the snare slap sharp with a little bit of lag. If it feeling perfect, then it probably right. That's the sound of a moment, not a moment edited twice. Dusty records, heavy drums, let the speakers breathe. Every knock in the beat got a memory. From the crates to the soul, let the past come alive. Dusty records, heavy drums, it's the sound I ride. Dusty records, heavy drums. Dusty records, heavy drums. I remember basement rooms filled with smoking ideas, sharing headphones, trading dreams and fears. No budget for shine, just the hunger to create. Let the beat knock truth through a budget crate. I've seen trends rise fast and fade out quick, but a solid drum pattern always stay legit. Cause rhythm is primal, it talk to the spine. Before you hear a word, you already aligned. So I choose my beats like I choose my words. With intention and weight, letting both be heard. If the bass make it out before the verse even starts, you already connected, beat touched your heart. Dusty records, heavy drums, let the speakers breathe. Every knock in the beat got a memory. From the crates to the soul, let the past come alive. Dusty records, heavy drums, it's the sound I ride. This for the diggers that respect the source, that know every sound got a lineage course. I don't sample the still, I sample the speak. Let the past and the present finally meet. When the needle drop low, when the room goes still, that's the moment. You know this feeling real, I don't need the cleanest, I need the right tone. Something that feel like the place I call home. So when the beat fade out in the dust resettle, I'm still here with the drums and the crackle metal. If you love this sound, then you know the truth. Dusty records, heavy drums, this hip hop's roots. Dusty records, heavy drums, yeah. Let it knock from the crates to the stage. Never gonna stop if this beat make you nod without asking why. You already in it. Dusty records, heavy drums. Dusty records, heavy drums. Dusty records, just the sound I ride. Close your eyes. Cold and never vibes. Let the beat talk slow. Crack in the vinyl, let the real ones know. Let the real ones know. From the soul, from the street, every word survives. This for the culture, yeah. Cold and never vibes. Cold and never vibes. Yeah, cold and never vibes. I was raised by the speakers and the words and the rhymes, by the stories of the struggle and the lessons of time. When the beat felt dusty, but the message was clean. Every verse painted pictures, every hook was a scene. No shortcuts to greatness, just the grind in the pen. Writing life in a notebook, trying to understand why the world felt cold, why the nights felt long. So I learned how to breathe through a 16-bar song. Late night radio, finger ready on rec, trying to catch every lyric with respect for the craft. If you said it, you lived it, that was law in the game. Real, recognize real, not the cloud of the fame. Gold and never vibes. Let the beat know. Let the real ones know. From the soul, from the street, every word survives. This for the culture, yeah. Gold and never vibe. Yeah, gold and never vibe. Yeah, gold and never vibe. Yeah, I remember ciphers in the back of the park. One mic, 10 dreams, trying to leave a mark. No filters on the truth, just the sweat and the fear. Every rhyme was a mirror, made the vision clear. We spoke on the system, on the pain, on the pride, on the love for the hood and the tears we hide. Hip-hop was a teacher, never lied to me. Showed the cost of the crown and the price to be free. Now the sound move fast, but I move with care. Every word got purpose, every breath a prayer. For the ones that forgot what the culture meant, I rewind the time just to pay the rent. Gold and never vibes. Let the beat talk slow. Crack in the vinyl, let the real ones know. Let the real ones know. From the soul, from the street, every word survives. This for the culture, yeah. Gold and never vibes. Gold and never vibes. Gold and never vibes. This for the legends that paved the way. For the names in the crates we still play today. I ain't copying style, I'm honoring roots. Taking wisdom from the past, speaking present day truth. If the mic's still hot and the heart's still pure, then the sound stay timeless, the message endures. So I rhyme for the love, not the charts or the light. For the feeling you get when the verse hit right. Let the kids feel hope in the knock of the drum. Let the old head smile like, yeah, this the one. Golden era in my chest, in my mind, in my eyes. It's more than a phase, it's a way of life. Golden era vibes. Let the beat talk slow. From the needle to the soul, let the real survive. If you feel what I feel when the beat aligns, put your hands in the air. Golden era vibes. Golden era, put your hands in the air. Golden era vibes. Turn the effects off. Let the voice breathe. No auto-tune, just bars, let the truth come raw. Every word got weight, every breath got flaw. No mask in the sound, no tricks in the art. Just a mic, just a beat, just a piece of my heart. I don't hide behind filters or digital glaze. I let the cracks in my voice show the miles of my days. Every breath got a story, every pause got a meaning. I don't smooth out the pain just to make it appealing. I came up when delivery mattered the most. If you felt what you said, that's what kept you afloat. No punches for the soul, no shortcuts to feel. If the line don't cut deep, then it probably ain't real. I learned timing from silence, learned power from space. How to let a ball land and sit in its place. If my voice ever shake, let it shake on the track. That's a man being human, not a flaw or redact. No auto-tune, just bars, let the truth come raw. Every word got weight, every breath got flaw. No mask in the sound, no tricks in the art. Just a mic, just a beat, just a piece of my heart. I seen melodies hide what the lyrics don't say. Heard a lot of big hooks, but nothing to weigh. I ain't hating the sound, I respect evolution, but I stand on expression, not digital illusion. Give me a drum that knock and the bass that breathe. Let the words paint pictures you can actually see. I don't need perfect pitch, I need purpose and tone. Let the truth crack open when I speak on the bone. If the message gets shaky, that mean it alive. Perfection too polished, don't ever survive. So I rap like a conversation late at night, where you finally say it and it finally feel right. No auto-tune, just bars, let the truth come raw. Every word got weight, every breath got flaw. No mask in the sound, no tricks in the art. Just a mic, just a beat, just a piece of my heart. This for the listeners, tired of plastic and gloss, that still wanna feel something, even the loss. If you nod to this rhythm, then you know the deal. This ain't made to impress, it's made to be real. I don't chase the charts, I chase clarity, trying to make sense of life with a little sincerity. When the beats fade out and the room goes still, all that's left is the echo of the way you feel. So I stand by my voice, every scar, every part. No auto-tune needed when you sharpen your heart. Let the record spin true from the start to the end. No auto-tune, just bars. Let the real ones in. No auto-tune. No auto-tune. No auto-tune, just bars, yeah. Remember art. From the lungs to the mic. Every word leave a mark. If you feel this joint, hit you deep in the chest. Already know. No auto-tune.
turn the noise down. Listen up. Bars over buzz.
Bars over buzz, let the substance talk. I don't need a wave if the pen still walk. When the hype go quiet, I'm still standing cause
I choose bars over buzz.
I've seen moments get loud and disappear fast, like a spark in the dark that don't really last. Everybody chasing what's up this week. Same flow, same fit, same words on repeat. But I'm in the lab trying to sharpen intent, making sure every line got something in meant. If you strip the beat, the verse still breathe. If you read it on paper, it's still legit. I don't write for attention, I write for effect. How the words sit heavy, demand respect. If the line make you pause, rewind and nod, that's a bar doing work, that's a job with log. Yeah, bars over buzz, let the substance talk. I don't need a wave if the pen still walk. When the hype go quiet, I'm still standing cause I choose bars over buzz. I don't measure success by the noise it make, but the silence it leaves. When the song go blank, when it ends and you stare at the wall for a sec, that's impact. Living past the last cassette. I ain't anti-fun, I just balance the scale. Make sure meaning survive when the tempo derail. Buzz come and go like a seasonal wind, but bars stick around, grow deeper with spins. I'm trying to build lines you quote in your head, not just chant for a summer then leave it dead. If the verse age well, that's a different win. That's the long game playing while the short game sprint. Yeah, bars over buzz, let the substance talk. I don't need a wave if the pen still walk. When the hype go quiet, I'm still standing cause I choose bars over buzz. This for the ones who value depth and sound, who don't need validation when they know it's profound. Who write like the song won't outlive the feed, like somebody somewhere really need that seed. I don't rush releases, I respect the craft. Let the idea mature before I let it blast. So when it finally lands, it stand on its own. No crutches attached, no borrowed tone. If you felt this joint without checking the buzz, if it hit off the rip without reading the sub, you already know which side I'm choosing cause I'll take bars forever. Bars over bars. Bars over bars. Bars over bars. Yeah, bars over bars, yeah, that's the stance. Let the pen lead life, let the moment pass. If the sound feels solid without the fuzz, you already living it. Bars over bars.
I duck through crates where the dust lives thick, hair smelling like vinyl. Chasing that click, every record a lesson, every scratch a clue. How the past still speaks when you listen through. Now the sound live up in invisible space. Streams and servers, different kind of place, but the intent unchanged. Still searching for feels, still asking if the groove honest and real. I don't romanticize, I contextualize. Take what worked then, let it modernize. If the soul survives, the format swap. That's progress done right, that's culture not lost.
From crates to clouds, still grounded in sound. Same heartbeat, knocking just higher now. If the roots stay strong while the reach expand, that's from crates to clouds.
I seen access widen, doors open fast. Things we dreamed of back in the past. Now a kid with a laptop and hunger inside can build worlds with a beat and the mic side by side. But the test still there, it never moves. Doesn't feel authentic, doesn't speak the truth. Tools don't replace the work you put in, they just amplify what already lived within. So I stay disciplined in the frictionless age where everything instant but depth take age. If the craft keep pace with the digital move, that's evolution with respect in the groove. Yeah,
from crates to clouds, still grounded in sound. Same heartbeat, knocking just higher now. If the roots stay strong while the reach expand, that's from crates to clouds.
Clouds for the bridge builders, past the present, that carry tradition without resentment, that don't fear new hair, don't forget old ground. No culture move forward, don't spin it around. I don't miss the struggle, I miss the focus. When less distractions meant more notice, so I recreate that discipline now and allow the world with a quiet vow. If this joint feel warm and current too, like something old made fresh for you, you already know what kind of sound aloud. That's history rising from crates to clouds, from crates to clouds. Yeah, let it fly from dusty shells to the digital sky. the clouds.
One more time. Let it spin.
Legacy in the loop, let it play again. Same truth here, harder every now and then. If it age like wine, while the rest dilute. It's legacy in the loop.
I make songs you can live with, not just hear once. That grow new meaning every replay month. Like a phrase you ignore till the time and right. Then it click on the late, quiet night. I'm looping ideas with a deeper core. So each pass reveals something you missed before. That's intention baked and not accidental art. Every layer plays close to the heart. I don't chase surprise, I chase resonance. How the message echo through relevance. If the song still talk when the trend mute, that's how you know it's legacy.
Legacy in the loop, let it play again. Same truth here, harder every now and then. If it age like wine, while the rest dilute. It's legacy in the loop.
I studied records that don't wear out. They still speak clear when the sound change route. They don't rely on a moment's trick, just honest emotion in a timeless mix. So I aim for that lane when I craft a song, where it don't feel dated when you play it long. If it survive context, survive the time. That's a different level of design. I want bars that grow as you grow, hit different places everywhere you go. If 10 years later it still feel true, that's legacy moving in the loop. In the loop, let it play again. Same truth here, harder every now and then. If it age like wine, while the rest dilute. That's legacy in the loop. This for the listeners that really listen, that catch new gems with attention given. That rewind now cause the beat was loud, because the line hit deep and proud. I don't wanna hit the burn and fade. I want a track that become part of days, morning drives, late night thought routes, where the song feels stitched into your route. If this joint feel better on the second spin, and even better when you come back in, you already know what the mission loop, building something lasting. Legacy, legacy in the loop, let it ride. From the first press play to the years that slide. If you still nodding when the rest reboot, you already part of it. Legacy in the loop, let it ride. From the first press play to the years that slide. If you still nodding when the rest reboot, you already part of it. Legacy in the loop.
Yeah.
Mic check. Yeah, mic check, still relevant. Yeah, mic check, still relevant.
Mic check, still relevant, say it clear. Same truth, knocking a different era. If the message land, no matter where it's sent. It's mic check,
Yeah,
I picked up the mic before I picked the side. Before opinions form, before ego pride. Just something to say and to beat the ride. Trying to make sense of the world outside. I learned early words got weight and cost. Once released, can't take them off. So I speak with care, not just to impress. Every line of reflection, not just excess. I don't rap to sound smarter than the next. I rap to connect, leave context. If the verse still hit when the slang get bent, that's language built to stay relevant. Mic check, mic check, still relevant. Mic check, still relevant. Mic check, mic check. Mic check, still relevant. Mic check, still relevant. I watch platforms rise, watch formats fall from basement speakers to digital walls, but the core's still the same when you strip the paint, a voice of thought. Something honest to state, I don't fear change. I just don't forget why I fell in love with this craft to begin. It wasn't the fame, it wasn't the shine. It was making meaning out of rhythm and rhyme. So I adapt tools, but keep the intent. Let the text serve the soul, not represent. If you feel this joint without context clues, that's relevance cutting through the noise and views. Mic check, mic check, still relevant. Mic check, still relevant. saying what they just found. Different entry points, same respect for a culture built on voice and intellect. I don't compete with time, I converse. Let the past inform how I shape the verse. If today hear it and tomorrow agree. That's alignment across reality. So when the beat drop and the mic reconnect in the room, lean in with a nod of respect. You already know what just got presented. Mic check forever, still relevant. Mic check, mic check, still relevant. Yeah, no doubt. From the first bar to the final way down. If the sound still hit without me in the moment, you already hit it. Mic check, mic check, mic check, still relevant. Mic check. Yeah.
One mic, no filter, let the truth spill. No edits on the heart, it's the raw feel. I think the sound imperfect, but it hit real. That's one mic, no filter. I don't polish paint just to make it sell. Sometimes rough edges tell the story well. Life ain't always mixed clean and bright. Some days distorted, clipping that night. So I speak how it come, not how it's preferred. Let the crack in the voice underline the word. I learn honesty, louder than technique. If the message strong, it don't need a tweak. I ain't chasing perfect takes every time. Sometimes first instinct tell the truest line. If you feel alive when you press record, that's worth more than a flawless chord. One mic, no filter, let the truth spill. No edits on the heart, this the raw feel. If it sound imperfect, but it hit real, that's one mic, no filter. I seen emotion smooth till they disappear. Trying to sound right, lose what made it sincere. So I leave some breath, leave some space, let humanity show in the cadence. I don't hide the scars in the metaphor cage. I put them on wax, let them age. Cause someone out there might need that flaw to feel less alone in what they saw. I don't overthink when the moment talk. I let instinct lead when the mic unlock. If the verse feel close like it said to you, that's raw connection breaking through. One mic, no filter, let the truth spill. No edits on the heart, it's the raw feel. If it sound imperfect but it hit real, that's one mic, no filter. It's for the ones tired of over design, that miss the feeling of a straight up line. That no real don't always sound clean, but it always hits somewhere in between. I don't need layers to hide my intent, just to be the thought in the present tense. If it make you lean instead of judge, that's honesty doing its gentle nudge. So when the take in and the room still warm, and nobody rushed to correct the form, you already felt what the song was built for. One mic forever, no filter, pure. One mic, no filter, yeah, let it ride. From the chest to the track, nothing in the high. If this joint feel innocent, good and real, you already with me. One mic, no filter. One mic, no filter. Solid, you can innovate without losing the soul. You trying to translate. True school, no explanation. Let it breathe. Ain't a phase, ain't a trend, it's a belief. When the clock keep moving and the sound stay pure, that's true school, no expiration. I seen classics born with no awareness. Just artists focused on honesty and fairness. They wasn't thinking legacy or charts, just saying what they felt straight from the heart. That mindset still guided how I approach every verse like a lesson I'm supposed to coach. I don't chase relevance, I chase clarity. Make sure the point land with sincerity. If the song still hit when the fashion flip, when the slang rotate and the culture shift, that's how you know it was built to endure. True school spirit with no expiration. True school, no expiration. Let it breathe. Ain't a phase, ain't a trend, it's a belief. When the clock keep moving and the sound stay pure, that's true school, no expiration. No expiration. True school, no expiration. Let inspiration. This for the heads that respect the roots, but still push forward in their own pursuit. That no honor in history don't mean freeze, it means move ahead with awareness and ease. I don't need approval from every age. If the message honest, it'll find a stage. Time test everything, let it take its turn. Was built on truth, always return. So if this joint feel right without a date, if it sound alive, no matter when you play, you already know what I'm representing. True school forever, no time stamp, no ending. True school, no expiration, yeah, that's the code. From dusty tapes to digital mode. If the sound feel grounded, solid and sure, you already living it. No expiration, no expiration. Let expiration, no expiration. No expiration, no expiration.
The circle was sacred, no phones in the air, just eyes on the speaker and respecting the stare. If you stepped in the ring, you better come correct. Every line was a test, every breath was a bet. Cardboard under the feet, beatboxing the cold, trying to turn shaky dreams into something bold. No stage, no light, just the heart and the nerve, trying to earn every year that you felt you deserved. If you choke, you learn. If you shine, you rule. That cipher taught lessons no school ever knew about timing and presence, about standing your ground, about finding your voice in the middle of sound. Street cycle 94, hear the rhythm in the round. One mic, many voices, let the truth break ground. From the curb to the soul, we ball born pure. Street cycle 94, this the culture. I remember the elders, with the wisdom and flow, dropping jewels in their verses, letting young ones know that this thing was a craft, not a race to the top. And the mic was a mirror, never lie when you talk. We spoke pain and pride in the same 16. Every rhyme like a snapshot of the life we seen. Sirens in the distance, hold close to the chest, trying to rhyme through the pressure, trying to sound our best. No contracts discussed, no numbers involved, just the hunger to speak and the problems to solve. If you earn that nod, man, it meant everything. Cause respect in the cipher was a priceless thing. Street Cypher 94, hear the rhythm in the round. One mic, many voices, let the truth break ground. From the curb to the soul, every ball raw and pure. Street Cypher 94, this the culture for sure. Now the world move faster, but I slow it down, trying to bring that spirit back into the sound, where the words had weight and the silence spoke, and the pause in the verse could leave the whole crowd choked. I don't rap for the hype, I rap for the heads that remember them circles and the things that we said. If you ever stood nervous, waiting your turn, and you know how that fire in your chest used to burn, so I carry that cipher wherever I go, in the way that I breathe, in the way that I flow. 94 in my soul, let the future explore, but the heart of my sound stay forever raw. Street Cypher 94, let the memories spin from the streets to the stage, yeah, we still begin. If you feel that energy deep in your core, you already been there. Street Cypher 94. Yeah. Bring it back. Let the rhythm talk. Classic flow revival, let the head not slow. Every bar got balance, every word got soul. From the roots to the now, here to pass the line. Just a classic flow revival in the mind. I'm gonna brush the flow revival, let the thought breathe. Every syllable placed with a purpose I see. Learn to ride the beat, not to chase its pace. Let the rhyme sit heavy, let it find its space. Back when cadence mattered, more than speed.
one. Sometimes less say more when the verse well done. Classic flow revival, let the head not slow. Every bar got balance, every word got soul. From the roots to the now, hit a past the line. This a classic flow revival in the modern time. This for the heads that still value control, that know how a rhythm connect to the soul, that understand timing like a second sense, where a pause hit harder than excess tense. I ain't stuck in the past, I'm building a bridge where the old meets the new in the way that I live. Let the future hear history inside my tone, so the culture stay grounded while it grown. If you ever felt lost in a flood of new sounds, let the beat remind you where balance is found. Classic don't age, it evolve and survive. This is more than a style, it's a way to arrive. Classic flow revival, yeah, feel that sway. From the crates to the stream, still relevant today. Joint make you nod without trying to decide. You already in it. Classic flow revival, classic flow revival, classic flow revival, classic flow revival in the modern time. Let the rhythm talk. Let the rhythm talk. Yo. Hear that crack? Hear that crack? Hear that crackle? That's history talking. Dusty records, heavy drums, let the speakers breathe. Every knock in the beat, got a memory. From the crates to the soul, let the past come alive. Dusty records, heavy drums, it's the sound I ride. I dig through the crates like I'm digging my mind. Every sample a moment, frozen in time. Cracking the vinyl, sound like proof when it aged. Still hit harder than 1,000 polished tapes. Heavy drums, keep pace with my heartbeat. Every kick land firm with my feet in the street. I learned life in the rhythm, lessons in the loop. Celebrate, beat, repeat. Can still tell the truth, no rush. In the mix, let it swing, let it drag. Let the snare slap sharp with a little bit of lag. If it feel imperfect, then it probably right. That's the sound of a moment, not a moment edited twice. You records, heavy drums, let the speakers breathe. Every knock in the beat, got a memory. From the crates to the soul, let the past come alive. Dusty records, heavy drums, it's the sound I ride. Dusty records, heavy drums. Dusty records, heavy drums. I remember basement rooms filled with smoking ideas, sharing headphones, trading dreams and fears. No budget for shine, just the hunger to create. Let the beat knock truth through a budget crate. I seen trends rise fast and fade out quick, but a solid drum pattern always stay legit. Cause rhythm is primal, it talk to the spine before you hear a word. You already in line, so I choose my beats like I choose my words, with intention and weight, letting both be heard. If the bass make you know before the verse even start, you already connected, beat touched your heart. Dusty records, heavy drum, let the speakers breathe. Every knock in the beat, got a memory. From the crates to the soul, let the past come alive. Dusty records, heavy drums, it's the sound I ride. This for the diggers that respect the source, that know every sound got a lineage cause. I don't sample the still, I sample the speak. Let the past and the present finally meet. When the needle drop low, when the room goes still, that's the moment. You know this feeling real, I don't need the cleanest, I need the right tone. Something that feel like the place I call home. So when the beat fade out in the dust resettle, I'm still here with the drums and the crackle metal. If you love this sound, then you know the truth. Dusty records, heavy drums, it's hip hop's roots. Dusty records, heavy drums, yeah. Let it knock from the crates to the stage. Never gonna stop if this beat make you nod without asking why. You already in it. Dusty records, heavy drums. Dusty records, heavy drums. Just the sound I ride. Golden never vibes. Let the beat talk slow. Cracking the vinyl, let the real ones know. Let the real ones know. From the soul, from the street, every word survives. It's for the culture, yeah. Golden never vibes. Golden never vibes. Yeah, golden never vibes.
was raised by the speakers and the words and the rhymes, by the stories of the struggle and the lessons in time. When the beat felt dusty but the message was clean, every verse painted pictures, every hook was a scene. No shortcuts to greatness, just the grind in the pen, writing life in a notebook, trying to understand why the world felt cold, why the nights felt long. So I learned how to breathe through a 16-bar song. Late night radio, finger ready on rack, trying to catch every lyric with respect for the craft. If you said it, you lived it, that was law in the game. Real, recognize real, not the cloud of the fame. Gold and never vibes. Let the beat talk slow. Crack in the vinyl, let the real ones know. Let the real ones know. From the soul, from the street, every word survives. It's for the culture, yeah. Gold and never vibes. Yeah, gold and never vibes. Yeah, gold and never vibes. Yeah, I remember ciphers in the back of the park. One mic, 10 dreams, trying to leave a mark. No filters on the truth, just the sweat and the fear. Every rhyme was a mirror, made the vision clear. We spoke on the system, on the pain, on the pride, on the love for the hood and the tears we hide. Hip-hop was a teacher, never lied to me. Showed the cost of the crown and the price to be free. Now the sound move fast, but I move with care. Every word got purpose, every breath a prayer. For the ones that forgot what the culture meant, I rewind the time just to pay the rent. Gold and never vibes. Let the beat talk slow. Crack in the vinyl, let the real ones know. Let the real ones know. From the soul, from the street, every word survives. It's for the culture, yeah. Gold and never vibes. Gold and never vibes. Gold and never vibes. This for the legends that paved the way. For the names in the crates we still play today. I ain't copying style, I'm honoring roots. Taking wisdom from the past, speaking present day truth. If the mic's still hot and the heart's still pure, then the sound stay timeless, the message endures. So I rhyme for the love, not the charts or the light. For the feeling you get when the verse hit right. Let the kids feel hope in the knock of the drum. Let the old head smile like, yeah, this the one. Golden era in my chest, in my mind, in my eyes. This more than a phase, it's a way of life. Gold and never vibes. Let the beat talk slow. From the needle to the soul, let the real survive. If you feel what I feel when the beat aligns, put your hands in the air. Gold and never vibes. Gold and never, put your hands in the air. Gold and never vibes.
Let me over now, man. Let me over now, man. Let me over now. Let me over now.
Turn the effects off.
Let me over now.
Let the voice breathe. No auto-tune, just bars, let the truth come raw. Every word got weight, every breath got flaw. No mask in the sound, no tricks in the art. Just a mic, just a beat, just a piece of my heart. I don't hide behind filters or digital glaze. I let the cracks in my voice show the miles of my days. Every breath got a story, every pause got a meaning. I don't smooth out the pain just to make it appealing. I came up when delivery mattered the most. If you felt what you said, that's what kept you afloat. No punches for the soul, no shortcuts to feel. If the line don't cut deep, then it probably ain't real. I learned timing from silence, learned power from space. How to let a ball land and sit in its place. If my voice ever shake, let it shake on the track.